If you want your app to display live information from an external service, you can use the Web API component in Thunkable. APIs allow your app to retrieve data from websites, databases, and online services, making it possible to display things like weather updates, news articles, product information, sports scores, and much more. Start by opening Thunkable and selecting the project you want to work on. Once your project loads, navigate to the screen where you want the API data to appear. With Thunkable's newer AI-powered workflow, you don't need to manually configure every connection yourself. Instead, you can use the AI chat to describe the API integration you want to create. For example, you can type a prompt such as fetch weather data from a weather API and display the temperature on the home screen, or connect to a REST API and display the returned records in a list. The AI will analyze your request and begin setting up the necessary Web API functionality within your project. If the API requires a specific endpoint URL, API key, or authentication method, you can provide those details directly in your prompt. The more information you give, the more accurately the AI can configure the connection. Once the AI processes your request, it will generate the required API logic and connect it to the appropriate screen elements. This may include creating requests to the API, handling the return data, and displaying the results in labels, lists, cards, or other interface components. After the setup is complete, preview your app and test the integration. When the app runs, it will send a request to the API and retrieve the latest available data. Depending on the service you're using, this information may update each time the app is opened or whenever a user performs a specific action. If the return data doesn't appear exactly how you want it, you can continue using the AI chat to refine the implementation. For example, you can ask the AI to display only certain fields, format dates differently, show images returned by the API, or filter specific records before displaying them. This conversational approach makes API integrations much easier because you can focus on describing the outcome you want rather than manually configuring every technical detail. Once everything is working correctly, your app will be able to pull live information directly from the external service, helping keep your content current and dynamic for users. And that's how you can fetch API data using the Web API component in Thunkable. Simply open your project, describe the API connection you want through the AI chat, provide any required endpoint details, and let Thunkable generate the integration for you.